So let's create some eyelids. Now, depending on how realistic you're going to get, obviously there is the tear duct there. We're not going to deal with that for this because I want this to be sort of a template for any kind of head modeling in terms of even something simplistic and something more stylistic in terms of a cartoony character. Just want to be creating the basic look and basic shape using nothing but quads. All right, so to create some eyelids, first of all, I need another edge loop in there to add some definition, to get some, definition of the lower eyelid there and things like that. So let's see what we can do here. I'm going to go in there, use my insert edge loop tool, and I'm going to go into one mode, and let's just add in an edge loop here that's going to help us provide some shape. Now, something that we may want to do here is go into the actual, not the extrude, but go into the tool settings for this. And if I go into insert edge with edge flow, it will actually sort of somewhat take on the flow of that and make it rounded. So that might be helpful in this case. Okay, so with that done, let's go into our, I'm going to turn that off, insert with edge flow. And let's just shape this out a little bit. Again, I'm going to go into my vertex mode. And in my top view here, actually it looks pretty good. I'm just going to kind of give, oh, there we go. Just give it a little bit more shape. Same thing here. I'm going to bring that down, and so I'm going to also, it just gives me a little bit more room having that eye. I can sort of do that. Okay. And same thing here, just sort of give a more natural flow around the eye. Now again, these circular rings around the eye and the mouth is very important because it's how the muscle structure is in a face. It's how you create, you either, close your eyes or open and close your mouth. All right, so let's just take in now on the side view. It might be a little bit more complicated to really see what we want to see here. So here I'm actually going to bring this around. Oop, I want to do that. There we go. And start to bring that around. There we go. Okay. So actually this is all needs to move somewhat forward, which I am now doing. I'm going to take this as well, move that forward, and then I'm going to just take these two and maybe not have it quite so exaggerated. That's going to move forward, right? There we go. Some of this is a little hard to see, I admit. Let's just bring that a little bit forward. There we go. Okay, that. All right. Now we kind of have the ability to just shape it. There we go. Let me now press 3, and that is starting to look kind of sweet. Just want to kind of round this out. Yep. Keeping that flow nice. There we go. Okay. Ultimately, let's just bring that out there a little bit. Yep. All right. Okay, with that done, let's now extrude the eyelids. And this, not the easiest thing to do. Let's just press 1 here. And we may, at some point, want to bring our eye back. But I'm going to extrude that in. And that's not great. Let's go to the world manipulator. I'm going to go to scale, and I'm just going to scale it in a little bit. Like there. There we go. And now let's take a look at our 4 views. And actually, I need to push it out. There we go. Now, it may push out on top, but it doesn't necessarily push out on the bottom. And so that we are going to now go into vertex mode. And I'm going to take this, this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and actually move it back. So I'm moving it back for the bottom eyelid. Meanwhile, the top eyelid is being created. Okay. So again, here I'm actually going to move that in. This is I'm creating the eyelid. Ultimately, I may need to add in another edge loop to hold it, to create a kind of a crease. Okay, very nice. Now I'm going to take that edge loop again. I'm going to hit extrude. And at this point, I'm actually going to again go to the world manipulator and just scale it down and perhaps push it out a little bit. And again, scale it. That may be a little bit too much, actually. Let me just go back. There we go. All right. And I'm going to hit extrude again. Hit the world manipulator and push it back now. All right, push it back. And perhaps scale it out there a little bit. Scale it up. And probably extrude one more time. So I'm going to hit extrude and go to the world manipulative scale, and this time I'm just going to scale it out. Okay, so at this point it actually might be helpful, and I'm going to push that back. It might be helpful to actually get rid of the transparency on our model. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to say material attributes. Let me first delete the history on this. Again, select this and material attributes, model T, and I'm going to get rid of the transparency just so I can see what I've got here. Okay, with that done, I'm going to press 3. All right, good. Not fantastic, but good. All right, so I'm going to go in here and take this and just bring it in, and I'm going to turn the corner there. Same thing here. I need to just push that out. So make it not quite so extreme. There we go. Okay, and then with this and this, I'm just going to bring that up. This And this, I'm going to bring that up, just rounding it out a little bit, that lower eyelid. And here, kind of nice. And probably, there we go, just fattening up the eyelid here.